Hey, I was playing what was it? 2 days ago? Apex with Todd and Seth.
Oh, did you?
Holy shit! We were on agreement with me and Todd. Were like, Respawn don't know what the fuck they're doing.
No, it's been a mess.
And then Todd was saying that you guys have more relaxed fun playing Fortnite.
Yes, it's
Like
like
it's not sweaty.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, we lost. Okay, next round, guys. Let's go.
yeah. Like I somehow don't feel that in Fortnite. It's like much more like mild in a good way.
It's not stressful.
No.
From what Todd was saying, it was like, it's like, oh, they're like,
Yeah, I mean,
well.
well, there's still like it's a BR, so obviously there's gonna be some annoying things like the storm, like the ring or the storm, and how people camp and stuff like that. But overall, it's not like it's definitely not as sweaty as Apex, man. God damn. It's because
like
the fucking ranks is the ranking thing. The ranked mode is still sucks. Broken.
Yeah, Todd and I were like in agreement that the MMR, the hidden MMR system, is fucking jacked.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep joking, like the reason why we're like seeing so many diamond players and whatever in Apex is like because I bet you those diamond players and stuff, they hit that ceiling already, and so they cannot win any more games, so they have to bully the casuals.
Mm-hmm.
But Todd had to go like maybe not really bully. It's just that they want to keep playing the game, but
right,
they cannot have fun in in this mode. It's like, well,
yeah,
they bullying us casuals.
Well, it's like, what do you do at that point, right? That's the thing. It's not like ranked mode doesn't reward you anymore than it does with pubs. You don't get more rewards. You don't get more loot boxes, free loot boxes out of ranked mode, which honestly, that's something they should do, maybe.
Well, it's more like, I think it's points, but I want to say not double the points for your rank, but double the points for like the crafting stuff. Like that should be like a passive, like
yeah,
here you go. Passive cash. There you go. Whew, can't even think.
I don't know. They definitely need to get more incentive to play ranked mode, because I don't see any other reason other than the satisfaction of watching a rank go up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you get the what do you call this the skydive fucking effect when you hit diamond? The trail, yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, I see Seth with his trail. With his trail, I was like,
well, that's,
you know what? You worked for it, sir. Good job on you.
I think he also bought the Lobo thing, so I think that's also.
Oh, and it came. Oh, yeah.
I think it came with that, but still, yeah. They need to do something with ranked, for sure.
These for my friend.
Oh, are we coming through the audio?
We're good.
Okay.
I had to turn the volume down because I was like, oh, I'm hearing doubles.
Yes. Okay. I will check myself.
If we're pre-recording, whatnot, and everyone buy this. This changes your life.
Is that matcha Kit Kat?
Yeah, matcha Kit Kat.
Green tea Kit Kat.
And then my friend bought me the Ichigo.
Oh, nice, nice. Oh yeah, because your friends went to Japan. That's right.
Yeah, but I don't know if they remembered or heard me. I told them to buy me the sake flavor.
Oh wow. Oh, could you retweet the Hypecast thing? Yeah.
Where is it? Blue Sky, right?
No. X. I mean, I kind of wish we move on to Blue Sky, but I feel like it'll just become, I don't know, man.
I think Blue Sky will gain its tractions like slowly.
Hopefully, as long as Musk doesn't run that one somehow. He can stay in fucking X if it comes to that, you know. When we cross that bridge. Well, if you're ready, then this is episode 262. Welcome back, everyone. Hope everyone's New Year's and 2024 of things have been good so far. How you been doing, Zawa?
So far for the first month of 2024, nope.
What's going on there, man?
It's called credit card and bills. That got my ass already.
Yeah.
I'm praying hard this year for a good tax return. It's like not my tax return, the actual tax return, kids.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Kit Kat number 15 going into my mouth.
This is Kit Kat number. God, you had to put it that way. But anyway,
hey, this shit is so fucking addicting.
Yeah, I get you, man. It's it's a drug, man. So we took a break right after that last episode for 2023 because of my birthday was on a weekday, but I just kind of wanted to, you know, kind of relax for that following weekend. So we took a break for that. My birthday was all right. I mean, granted, I did work on that day. I didn't ask for a day off or anything like that. But people were asking me like, why didn't you take a day off? And I was like, oh, I didn't, you know, I just didn't think about it. You know, like it just kind of came. I was like, oh shit, you know, I didn't even think about that because like I'm such a like, I have that like freelance worker mindset, right? So
yeah,
I'm not really used to that. So I just didn't think about it. So yeah, I mean, but for next time, yeah, I'll probably take a day off. Probably, well, if my birthday is not on a Friday, I'll just take that Friday off or something. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see what I feel like doing. So, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, but anyway, my birthday after work actually was like all right. I mean, I had sushi for dinner, and then somebody actually got me a birthday present. Like surprisingly, I was like, oh, I didn't even like expect to get any presents or something. Yeah, because you know at that point, oh, did we get a new trailer? Oh shit! All right, well, we'll go through those trailers since it was a pretty pretty dry week, so surprisingly.
Yeah, Markman was like just popped onto my feed and he's like, "Here you go, new trailer."
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, because
hey Mark.
Yeah, because what's it called? The finals are happening for Tekken World Tour. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's like day 1 or day 2 or something, or day 3. I don't know. I'm kind of lost on that. But anyway,
day 2, I believe.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that.
Anywho, so I got a birthday present. So I actually got a nice jacket. It was like a well, it's like a house jacket. Like it's so warm though. Like it's like one of those like furry jackets you get from Uniqlo. And the funny thing is that it was from my sister's boyfriend, and he purposefully bought this like same one that my sister and my mom already have, but it's black, so it, you know, I guess we're all matching at some point. So but no, it's a nice jacket. It's pretty fucking warm, so I'll definitely wear that. I've been wearing that because it's been pretty fucking cold over here in SoCal, man. It's been windy and cold. We hit like below 50 at some point. Like that's like wow for California, you know. Pretty unusual, but it happens, right? You know. Yeah, other than that, I've been fucking around with my pressure washer, man. It's fun. It's fun to use for my car. Been blasting that foam onto my car and everything. I see it, man. I definitely get it now. I get the fun that you get from blasting your car with foam, you know, with that car shampoo and stuff like that. You know, but it is pretty time consuming, but it's fun. So yeah, I'll definitely continue to fuck with that. And I was telling Zawa earlier, I was trying to get my, what do you call, the car wash filter thing going, the system, but has not been working how I wanted to, unfortunately. So I still have to like tinker around with it. So yeah, the experiment continues. So we'll see if it's even feasible because of how hard the water is in SoCal. It's pretty bad. So I'll say that much. It's pretty bad, especially if you like watch other people's videos that are from like different places, and you can kind of see what their tap water is like. So it's like, damn, man, they got it easy. You know. So yeah. Anything else from around my birthday time? Oh yeah, I got me a GoPro recently, so I'm gonna have some pretty interesting videos coming in for the futures of the my YouTube channel. So I actually I got more batteries for it. It just came in from the mail, and then I just used the head strap thing for it. So I wore it on my head, and I just kind of like test it to see how long it lasts. So yeah, I get a good hour of GoPro before the battery dies. So yeah, yeah. So which is enough, you know. You know, it's like, who's gonna watch like, I don't know, 3 hours of GoPro footage of me washing my car or whatever. So I mean, there may be some people out there, but I don't know.
I mean, there may be some people, or hell, I bet you just do what some channels do: put the GoPro on your little pups.
Oh
Just
yeah, that's true, huh? I could try doing that just as an experiment. I don't know if my dog is gonna like it, but it'll be something in that one moment.
I know if I had a GoPro and put it on my cat, it would be like walk, 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 walk. Done.
Yeah.
It'd be
Yeah.
like, so you poke them with a stick. Come on,
Yeah.
do something.
Yeah. Do something. Yeah. I gotta get one of those like chest straps for my dog if I were to do that. But yeah, I've had some GoPros way in the past. I've had the first GoPro, which is like a dinosaur, of course, at this point. The GoPro 3 and the 4. But right now, I just recently got the 9, just because it's like a decent price, and it does everything I want it to do, or I need to do with these type of videos. So yeah, I don't need the 12 or anything like that. That thing's like, oh man, $400 or something. Usually the new GoPros go for $400, so I got it for half the price with the 9, so I'm okay with that. But yeah, I believe that's pretty much it. Other than, yeah, I got more car wash stuff like new towels and blah blah blah, whatever. New foam shampoo coming in, that kind of thing. Yeah. So fun stuff, man. Fun stuff. It'll be an interesting 2024, because I am trying to do like also like not only gaming content on the channel, but also car wash type of content, car detailing, and see how that works out. You know, it'll be interesting to say the least. All right, so yeah, I mean, it's been a dry week, like I kind of mentioned, so that's why I kind of went on about my birthday-ish stuff and whatever. And yeah, but we do have stuff to talk about for fighting games stuff, specifically more towards Tekken, but we do have a little bit to talk about with Street Fighter 6, and a little bit, maybe potentially Smash, because we'll start with this for fighting game news. Yes. So Mr. Sakurai himself, Sakurai-san, is ending actually his YouTube content stuff. So he's been doing stuff on the YouTube channel, talking about like what's it like to be a game dev, you know, all this stuff. But I guess it's coming to an end, I guess for right now, because hint hint, he's going back to work, it seems like. So especially with the establishment of Bandai's team, where they're gonna, you know, make more Nintendo games. So that is definitely going to be a good hint of what's ahead for Sakurai-san. So I pray for Sakurai-san to not overwork and don't get burned out or anything like that. Yeah, especially during Smash Ultimate, man. That was something, to say the least.
So my prediction is like, yeah, he's going to go back into the developer chair, but I don't think it's Smash. I want to say it's either going to be a Kirby game, even though, you know,
hopefully
a Kirby game already came out like a year or two ago, whatever that one was called. Sorry, I didn't play that, Sakurai. But because of the recent thing with the Switch with Golden Sun, I'm throwing it out there. He's gonna be part of the team to make a remake of Golden Sun.
Oh, you think he's going to take the helm?
Well, not take the helm, but just help out.
Help out. Okay. Interesting.
Like help with leveling, you know, like the
level designs and stuff like that, like something like that. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
I actually didn't. That's new to me. That about Golden Sun. What specifically happened with Golden Sun?
So you know that Virtual Boy stuff that you had to pay like an extra $20.
Oh, that stuff. Okay.
Yeah. So they just released Golden Sun and then the other Golden Sun game to be, you know, playable on that virtual console.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, wow, Golden Sun came up. Sakurai saying that, oh, time to go back in my developer's chair. It's like, cool. Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have a beard. I cannot do it, kids.
Yeah, the mustache. Yeah. Man, that teacher, man. He's like, it's there. You see that? It's there.
Right
there. Right there. Fucking
I also like the principal was like,
yeah, the face that the principal made too is hilarious. And then
but you know, like Mr. Incredible and Dash were like, Dash is like,
yeah,
Mr. Incredible was like,
yeah, his dad was very impressed. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, so back on to Sakurai. Yeah, I mean, I do hope it's something besides Smash, just because I think other games deserve some sort of more limelight, right?
yeah.
You know, hoping, this is definitely hopium or whatever, but, you know, like a Kid Icarus game or something, or any other Sakurai developed game that came out in the past, or has come out in the past. Anything like that, I mean, would be interesting. But if it's going to be a brand new Smash, then it's like, what's like the main thing, honestly? What's the main shtick with this new Smash? Because Ultimate was just was like everyone was here, everyone is here, that kind of thing. So they've already done that.
And I highly doubt Sakurai, with all his power and what those licensing for the other characters are out the window already. It's like,
yeah,
unless he does a Smash game, it's probably gonna be a reboot.
Yeah, like Smash 1. Yeah, it's gotta be Smash 1.
No, it's gonna be Smash minus
one.
Zero.
Minus minus 1 or something. Yeah. Yeah, Smash Minus. That sounds pretty funny. That sounds pretty hilarious, man. But yeah, I mean, it's like, what could you do? You know, like, what's what else could you do? Honestly,
Like,
that is the $1 million
with the
question.
Smash game, probably turn Smash into a 3D fighting game or
Oh, yeah, right. Like something.
or 2D 3 character, fucking Marvel the
Yeah,
damn
make
thing
it
already.
Marvel or something. Yeah, or make it like yeah, like a assist fighting game or something. 3v3 something.
I mean, they technically already do that with the assist trophy, so yeah, might as well just
True.
again make it
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
make it a 2D fighter, and
that's
then there's
the
your assist trophies.
yeah, that those are like kind of like from Marvel 1, like those assists,
Yep.
right? We have a limited uses amount of uses for them. Especially Colossus, right? Because Colossus was like one of the best ones. You know.
Yep, and if you did not know that code,
Yeah,
you did.
yeah. Yeah. There was the code for gaining Colossus all the time, of course. But yeah, man, it's definitely tough to make another Smash game that will like stick out from the
Yep.
rest, you know? It's definitely always going to be tough. Other than, oh my god, this would be so cursed, but call it like Smash Infinite and just like be constantly updating live service stuff, you know what I mean? Like all like costumes and like microtransactions, like emblems
I
and
mean,
like
I mean, knock on wood.
mhm.
Thank God Nintendo's not following that
Yeah,
yet.
yeah. We'll see though.
But see, like, I want to say, let's say Sakurai somehow, with all his might and power,
Mhm.
he does make a new Smash. All the licensing from Ultimate carries over, so sweat off his fucking brow.
Mhm.
When it comes to the new fighters, priority one for us Pokemon fans, we gotta have a solo green starter Pokemon. That was the only thing that was missing was a green grass starter.
True.
Let's see which grass starter. Now that's the big one.
Sceptile is kind of up there, right? So
Yeah, I would say Sceptile
Decidueye, maybe.
or what's the one?
Oh, Sprigat. Oh, Chestnut.
No,
Chestnut.
yeah, Chestnut.
And then the Sprigatito final evolution thing from, the most recent Scarlet Violet.
No, the Weed Cat.
Yeah, well, Weed Cat Phantom Thief because the mask
Yeah,
dancer thing. And then there's
we already have Phantom Thief. His name is Joker.
yes, that's very true. Very true. Yeah, speaking of that too, like the guest characters they gotta be brand new, like
They gotta be brand new, and they still have to follow the formula of it has to be a video game. Sorry, it cannot be an anime, everyone.
mhm.
Cannot be sorry. So no Naruto, no
No
people
Goku.
from no Goku.
Yeah, no yeah, any of the new ones too, like Jujutsu Kaisen and like like all those new ones.
My Hero.
My Hero, of course, yes. One Piece, that's always been going, right? Uh yeah, as fun as that would be. I think the one of the one of the possible remaining guest characters is Capcom's. So maybe we'll see Mega Man again as Mega Man X or something, or Mega Man whatever, or just regular ass original Mega Man. I don't know. But of course we see Ryu back. Probably see
will we see the what are they called? Variants? Shadow.
Oh, the Echo
clones?
Fighters?
With the clones?
Echo
Yeah,
Fighters? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. That depends, right? Oh man, that would
I mean, if they are gonna bring back, so like from let's start easy. Capcom, Street Fighter, Obviously, it's gonna be Ryu.
Mm-hmm.
It's either gonna be Jamie or
Luke.
Yeah, Luke.
Yeah, true.
It's gonna be either of them, unless they throw a curveball and they put in Chun-Li.
Yeah, no, I would love to see Chun-Li. I would love to see that. Kimberly, I accept Kimberly. Kimberly would be a very interesting pick for sure. But
I know this man will fucking scream to the high heavens if Marisha was in Smash. Like, he will be screaming.
Either her or Geef. I mean, I love to see Geef. Yeah.
I mean, I'll be screaming if Manon was in there.
Manon,
like,
yeah.
And somehow they keep the mechanics, you know, like
for
Manon, you have to grab like 5 times, and then all of a sudden she's like a freaking throwing monster.
Yes. Command grab monster. Yeah.
Yeah. Zangief is just a freaking brick house that likes to throw you.
Yes. Yeah.
Marisha will just have a lot of armor. And she'll be like, Pink, you cute little thing.
Yeah.
1 forward tilt. It's already 25 damage. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, I saw that clip with who plays Manisa of the 2 birds? Is it Angry Bird or Big Bird? I forget. I think maybe Big Bird. They like a ton of damage against Kaba, and Kaba's reaction was just like it was very like this is perfect. Such a perfect reaction.
Yeah, because she did the level 3 and she was like low. No, she wasn't low health. It was just like level 3, and
I think it was a counter also. So yeah, like everything lined up for Marisa. Yeah, everything lined up for Marisa. Everything lined up for her, so that's why she did a shit ton of damage. What was it? I think it was like.
There has to be a clip.
I know it's from Capcom Fighters for sure. Hold on.
Yeah, because I saw that clip and I was like,
right here. Let me just. Yeah.
Hey, what was that thing I said earlier about not being able to close out games?
Oh god. Look at Big Bird.
Big Bird's like that fucking smug smile. I was like he's calculating in his head, like dividing numbers and shit. Fucking finding the square root of something like
all the math formulas exactly. That I think that was the meme of the night. Yeah, look at that. Everyone's like trying to like capitalize off of it.
It's like, bruh.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what's the one below? Keep going. Keep scrolling.
Oh, there's Kimberly's one.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yes. Yes.
The square root of
yeah.
Oh yeah, Windows update restarting.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. The tomato, yeah, from VeggieTales. Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Hold on, I think do we still have that sound effect? I think we do. Yeah, there you go.
Emotional damage.
Yeah. We still do. Is that Sonic Fox? No, that's some other person. I thought that was Sonic Fox for a second. Oh, that's an old ass gif of the cat. But
still relevant, still used till this day.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, there's the original math formula meme. Yep. Yes.
Like, huh?
Huh? Like it's like a 3-part reaction. It's just great. Oh god, there's that old ass Mega Man mascot thing. I don't know why that's there, but anyway, Kaba's reaction was just perfect.
Yeah, it was. Everyone, this is a genuine reaction. This wasn't staged.
No, I mean this was definitely like genuine, man. She does ridiculous amount of damage though, to be fair.
Yeah, well, once
she wasn't even low health. Look at that. She was even low health. She was full health. She was pretty much full health with a couple of hits. That's it, man. Like, I think it was just a counter.
Hey, what was that thing I said earlier about not being able to close out games.
Oh God.
Big Bird.
I'm okay. So the only thing this is a cosmetic issue for me. Why didn't Big Bird use the better?
Oh, the costume? I don't know.
Yeah.
No
Where's
idea.
her beautiful fucking
No idea.
nighttime dress?
Oh, you mean like that? It's like that wedding dress hybrid thing. Yeah.
Ready. I'm still fucking mad at the pricing for that.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
Which Max had to remind me that mostly all the old DOA people are part of the development team of 6. So I was like, you know what, that makes sense.
Are
Why the
they?
fucking skin? Yeah, most of the old DOA stuff are in
the
there.
old
and I'm like,
DOA people. Okay, I know
I was
some.
like-
I think the director or someone from DOA is also in Tekken 8. So that's why
Yeah.
you see more of the stage stuff.
the stage, yeah. But for like the costuming, I was like, you know what, Mac, that fucking now makes sense. Why the costume prices are up the ass.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm like, you know what, that fucking makes sense.
now speaking of Street Fighter 6, I wanted to point this out because like the whole like thing with the costumes and stuff like that, it's been all over the place. Like we get these costumes for the characters that cost like an arm and a leg, but then when it comes to these collabs, right, we had the most recent one being Spy Family, right? Of course, Yor being prominently featured, but she's not even Chun-Li's costume. She's just a costume for the avatar. So it's like, what
the avatar, yeah.
what the fuck was up with that shit? And like even
which the only thing I know about Yor, because I never watched Spy Family.
yeah, same.
Yes, she does a lot of her attacks are with her legs, and
Yes.
she rarely uses her hands unless her weapons
Yes.
are like unless she's disarmed. So I was like, you know what, kind of makes sense. Yeah, in the preview you put it on a jury
Yes.
like avatar, but there was like some part of that trailer, the face looked weird, and I was like,
Yeah, it was this face, up close, and I was like, oh man, they just
I was
definitely
like,
did
I
not
was like, ooh.
do a good job. Even like using the avatar features to make a decent Yor, and like. And then we had the Turtles collaboration, which is like the same. It's kind of the same thing, except you can at least buy the skin or have the skins be used for everyone, right? I think, except that the Turtles were very expensive also for what they were.
They were like 15 a pop.
50, yeah, that's why
From
we
what I
had.
remember.
Yeah, there was that video, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, the fucking DLC parody thing. That was fucking hilarious. I like that. But
So it's hilarious and true.
yes, very true, very true, very accurate, very accurate. Mm-hmm.
Which again, like,
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
like I guess we're on the same boat. These costumes should have been for the fighters themselves.
Oh, of course, yes. That is definitely the issue. Like these fighters have not gotten any costumes other than those alternate costumes that like I said, like cost an arm and a leg. The monetization's been just all over the place, if not just straight up bad. But then it's like, well, why didn't you just have a specialized costume for Chun-Li as Yor? Like, it's so strange. It's such a missed opportunity. You know what I mean? Or have it for at least Jury, but also didn't happen either. So it's like they're just so focused on the avatar stuff for some reason. We barely have gotten any other costumes for the characters. Really, the only thing we got was the Turtles, and of course, like I said, the Turtles cost $15 a pop. They're pretty expensive for what they are. Yeah, right, like I like how Griffy Bones on Twitter X has put it. We're living now in an era where Street Fighter players regularly experience what Smash players felt when a character got announced as Mii Fighter cosmetic gear instead of a fully playable character. That's true. I think that's like kind of a good way to put it, honestly. A good comparison. You know what I mean? Like we had like plenty of fighters in Smash that were turned into Mii costumes, and they're just like, ugh, you know. Like Doom Guy, for example, right? You know, that's one that pops into my head. Heihachi, you know, from Tekken, so on and so forth. And now we have it here in Street Fighter 6. It's so strange that it's happening here. It's like, why? I don't get it. You guys were on point with the costumes in 5. I feel anyway. There were so many like costumes for the fighters, the playable characters, like out the wazoo, especially by the end of it. It's like now 6 is like barely like, you know, anything like that, except for the avatars, of course. The exception is the avatars.
Yep.
So I hope they fix that for future collabs. I'm just glad that Spy Family is something I don't care about right now, just because I haven't like watched it. But I'm sure I will. Maybe if I watched it, because you know it seems like a fun anime. I mean, I don't know. Thank God it's not like, you know, like One Piece or something, and then they only do the Avatar costumes, right? Like, you know, if they go that far with the anime collabs, yeah.
Yep.
Anything else you wanted to say about the situation with 6?
What happened to just doing stuff for the gamers? You know, just throw a bone here and there. You know, be nice to us.
Throw me a freaking bone.
Throw me a freaking bone.
Yeah. Thank you, Austin Powers / Dr. Evil.
Scotty's on fire.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, you know, 2024 will be the year of the costumes for Street Fighter 6 for the playable fighters. You know, not so much the avatar, just the avatar. I think that's really the issue. It's only for the avatar. You know, it's so strange. Anyway, let's get a move on here with the good stuff. Let's get the good stuff going with Tekken 8. Let's start with Panda. Panda is, yes, a clone for Kuma, but let's
She has her own fighting style.
yes, well, especially now.
Yep.
As you can see here, once the trailer gets going, but
Get ready for the next battle. Tekken 8. New challenger.
Also, for Tekken lore, everyone that don't know or forgot, Panda and Kuma were technically taught by Heihachi.
yes, they were pretty much what do you call classmates, I guess you could say.
Classmates and Heihachi's student.
Yes, Heihachi taught both of them.
It's just more funny that Panda's beating up Jin's cousin.
Wait, who? Oh, yeah, Asuka, yeah.
It's like it's weird with Asuka. It's like people say, yeah, she's his cousin, but it's not really his cousin because she just calls Jun auntie.
Yeah, because we still don't know what their exact connection
The family,
is.
the
Yeah.
fucking family tree is
Like she
just
could be a
fucked up.
cousin once removed or twice removed. I don't know. I don't know how that part works, but it's still unconfirmed.
And now Panda's beating up her freaking
Best friend.
owner master.
Yep. It's so. Oh yeah, you can see it here. Yeah, pretty cute.
Okay, so that shot of Panda reminds me of the panda from Kung Fu Panda, the girl.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like the what do you call the rage art for Panda? Pretty creative. One of the better ones, at least. Rolls up to the
Oh,
ball.
here, let me tell you. Let me ask you this: which bear Ray chart is better at this point? Pandas or Kumas?
I gotta give it to Kuma, man. I mean, he has the rocket salmon. Like, come on, man. Like,
So you like the hokey?
yeah, I love it. I love how hokey that whole shit is. Yeah,
Because you never expected it. It was like, oh,
yeah,
he's gonna whack you with a fish.
yeah.
The fuck is that?
Not, I mean, he's not just gonna whack you with the salmon. The salmon becomes a rocket. Like, what the what? You know. So this one.
So
Oh, go ahead.
I like it was the guard break effect. I think it was like in the middle of when she was like fighting Xiaoyu.
Okay, let's go back. I like this special intro. It's pretty cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah. Let's see.
But
She whacks
Beach ball.
Yeah, he whacks you with this beach ball.
Right
It's
here.
kind of funny.
so you're gonna see the guard break.
Oh, right there. Yeah,
Right there. I love that. That fucking reminds me of fucking Whitebeard.
yeah. Whitebeard. Yeah.
Just going like, bitch.
Yeah. No, I definitely see that. Yeah, I definitely can see that. Yeah.
You know, speaking of Whitebeard, I fucking would not like give like no doubt that someone's gonna create a character Whitebeard because of that,
Oh, yeah.
that effect.
Yeah. For sure. So yeah, I mean, Panda's looking pretty cool or pretty interesting. She does inherit some of Xiaoyu's moves, so that's pretty interesting. As well as Kuma inheriting Heihachi's moves. So
Yeah, geez.
yes. So there are some parallels there, kind of in a way. But let's go on and see. Let's just go with the characters first. So yeah, Alisa. What? What's going on?
Nani intindayo?
Harada, please. What's going on, man? Oh, there's one for
JK.
yeah. There's one for Wait, what? Oh, there you go.
Well, give it time. I was like,
Yeah, that was very strange.
she was deleted from the game.
Yeah. I actually like this trailer for Elise. It was very very wholesome in the weird way.
Get ready for the next battle. Tekken 8. New challenger. Alisa Bostarovich.
change that V to a B, and you get
Yeah.
a different name.
Yep.
I like how they make her feel like she's light but hits hard.
Oh,
because
yes.
she's a. I like that effect. Like you can. I like also that she's now using her body parts more. She's using her head.
More, yeah.
Yeah. The rocket punch.
Oh yeah, they had. Yeah.
I like this one. I like this.
This is probably the best
So
special
cute.
intro. Just throws it
But
back.
I like the accuracy he does too. He's
Yeah.
like.
How accurate he is. Yeah.
I like that. She twirls her head and then kicks it.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of kicking the head, we'll see that in the rage
that-
art. But
That spin. She's actually spinning her body in some of these moves.
yeah, and I think
To
she
some
has some
people
sort-
like going to ew.
I think she has some sort of chip damage going on too, because when she does the chainsaw, you can see him burning when he's blocking it.
Yep.
So that's gonna be pretty annoying to deal with. Oh, there's a stage effect. She has a turnaround. That's pretty interesting.
Yep.
And there's the rage art. There's the. Oh god, that looks so weird. And then the head comes back.
Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry that your boy got fucking blown up.
Yeah.
It's like, why? Why, Lisa? He gave you back your head.
It's definitely one of the hokiest rage arts out there, because the way she like just goes about kicking her own head and just lets it blow up and then it just comes back.
Yeah, she fucking spinning, dipping, and fucking twirling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In one of her, I guess it was her dash attacks. It was like a drill kick, but it was just her lower half just spinning.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like this, like ooh.
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
forgot.
right there, right
Yeah.
on cue.
So I was like, ooh.
Yeah, that was
Ow. It's like, ow.
that was the heat mechanic stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah. So your heat mechanic allows the chip damage to happen. Okay, so that's
Yeah, and you can also see the blade heat up.
yeah. That's what I was saying earlier. That it was heating up Jack as even if he was blocking it. So it's either chip damage or a burn effect. So yep. God.
I'm kind of glad it's this instead of her old one, where she pretty much did the rocket punch from Blood Vengeance.
Okay.
When she's like, ooh.
Yeah. I think the soccer kick thing is better.
Yeah, when I saw the soccer kick, I was like, okay, someone in Harada's team was watching Shaolin soccer before making this girl somehow. He's like, which one was it? Which one was you? Was
right.
it? Was it you?
And then,
you have good taste.
yeah. All right, and then very recently we got Zafina, so let's check it out. I have not seen this one yet, so this is gonna be completely new to me.
Oh, yep. Get ready to.
Yep.
Get ready for the next battle. Tekken
Mystic Stargazer said, I think.
Challenge.
Oh.
Possesses power. I will hold it in.
Zafina.
Let it go.
Your fate is already decided.
Ooh. Oh, she's already doing that stuff too.
Stay back, Azusa.
Il sigillo è arrivato al limite.
I want to say, like in their story mode,
Oh.
Claudio is going to help reseal.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell? It's got that tornado thing going on. Ooh.
Look at the armor. Look at the armor.
Breaking the armor, yeah. Ooh. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Okay, that was pretty cool.
Now we know which arm is her strong arm.
Yeah. Damn. Okay. I like that. I don't usually play Zafina, but okay. I like what I'm seeing.
It's gonna be interesting to see her in tournaments.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
But I wonder if her armor is only activated in heat.
Yeah,
her heat
I think
mode
in their
stage.
heat mode thing, I think that's the gimmick, right? To break through armor and stuff.
I mean, it'll be so funny, like, because you could see, like, when Azrael's, arm is out, that spike stuff. I would not be surprised if she's able to like bring it out and use it as a fucking shield to bring in and then whack you with,
Mhm.
whack you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely a pretty good part of the story, maybe with Azazel, with her lingering within her still. That crumble effect, though, goddamn. And there's the heat
Rumble,
stuff,
the
tornado. There we go, and then armor break stuff. Yep.
I wonder if she has a suck-in move with
Yeah, like a vacuum thing.
her
Yeah,
arm. Yeah.
maybe.
Instead of pushing people away, she can just like, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna touch you.
very interesting with the big arm thing.
I kind of want to know what her accessory is gonna be.
Yeah,
Like,
her
could you be able to remove her,
the
her
hood.
hood?
Yeah,
Or will she have like a mask on that's like covering, like either deteriorating because Azrael's power is being too much for her.
I wonder if they'll have like, I'm sure they'll have like the classic stuff, like a classic costume thing from like 6. She was like completely different from 6.
She was.
And then came 7, and then now we're here. So that, I believe that's it for the characters for now. I think the only thing missing is Li Xiaolan and Devil Jin. I believe are the only missing characters now.
Probably going to be revealed tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure. As we record this, of course. As of this recording.
So when I say tomorrow, I meant Sunday, the 14th of January.
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah, for us, yeah.
I had to look at the calendar.
So the other trailer was kind of funny to watch because it was fucking Brian Cox himself. I think is this Sir Brian Cox, or is he just not knighted? I guess in Europe. Anyway, Brian Cox, either way, very famous actor, was narrating like all the story stuff that was happening here, and even was covering all the like the goofy bits with the throwing off each other from the canyon stuff, cliff. It was pretty funny. I don't know. What did you watch this trailer or story thing? Okay.
I heard of it.
Okay. Well, what I can tell you, it was fucking hilarious. It was funnier than it was intended, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying like this is the most hilarious thing they ever heard.
Yeah, he was the Weapon X guy from the X-Men movies. He essentially made Wolverine and the other
William Stryker.
Stryker, yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, Stryker. He essentially made the adamantium and stuff, and for Project Weapon X and all that stuff, from what I can remember anyway, at least in that universe anyway. And of course many other movies, but yeah, it's just Brian Cox explaining the story. It was just like pretty funny. He's just like, of all the people you can grab, it was Brian Cox. I don't know why. It's so weird, what's the connection there? Maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna say he did his job. If you are gonna like commentate, and it has to be a British or like a European person to do it, grab the guy that does the National Geographic stuff.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about the animal, like the all those like animal documentary.
The animal documentary.
I forget his name. Yeah, I know who you're talking about though. Yeah, that would be pretty funny.
You can see,
yes,
he is being thrown off a cliff by his own father.
Yes,
to just bring out the devil gene. It's like, you're just gonna be like sitting there like,
Yeah.
I'm learning. I am learning.
And now the father throws his son off the cliff as a form of his revenge or something.
Yeah. And so as the cycle of the Machinima family begins anew.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? I want to hear the entire Tekken like saga with his voice.
Yeah,
Like,
now that we like kind of say it like that, he should have been the one. Yeah, for sure. That would have been really funny.
It's Sir David Attenborough. Borg?
Oh,
I can't
Enber.
pronounce
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Attenborough.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
As you can see, this woman is walking around with her blow up dolls. I mean, who the hell put this in?
Yeah. But hey, I mean, hey, at least it's Brian Cox. It's not like I don't know, any of the newer musicians or something. I don't know, or some like doofus YouTuber or some shit. You know what I mean? That
Fuck it. You and I would have listened if it was freaking Morgan Freeman.
Oh, for
like,
sure. Oh, for sure.
Grabbing our pillow and going like this.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Like we're in our bed, like, yes, yep. Mm-hmm. And then just fall asleep because it's like a bedtime story. Oh man. But God, it's so strange to see Brian Cox with Tekken though.
Nice screen pause.
I know, right?
Welcome to hell, motherfuckers. Like,
oh man. God damn it, Keith David needs to be in everything, dude.
okay, I am watching Hazbin Hotel, which Keith David's gonna be a part of, but I did not know that he's part of the second season of Master of the Universe Netflix show.
Oh,
the one Kevin Smith is making.
Oh, okay.
Like once you heard his voice, I was like, holy crap! You're everywhere.
Yeah.
Are you in my closet too?
Yeah.
Yes, but I am Spawn. Oh, please kill me right now. Like, just kill me right now.
Yeah. But anyways, yes, Brian Cox with Tekken, very strange but funny. So that was pretty much it for the fighting game stuff, at least the major ones anyway. So unless another thing just popped up for Tekken, but I don't think we'll see that until tomorrow as we record this. So we'll probably check those last two trailers out, you know, once we do get the chance to once again get together and do another episode, right? Do the next episode. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. You know, Tekken 8's that much closer to release. We're just like 2 weeks away now. So yeah, 13 days to be exact, right? Now or less. So yeah, just about 2 weeks. So that's it for fighting games. Let's do frontline stuff. So unfortunately, this is, you know, kind of sucks to hear, but and also strange in a way, because as you remember in 2023 we had the writer's strike, we had a Hollywood strike pretty much, right? Actors and all, especially voice actors, and yet we came to this, which is SAG-AFTRA and Replica Studios introducing the groundbreaking AI voice agreement. And apparently this was approved by key people within the voice acting world, I guess, or just actors in general. And yet, you know, a lot of the actors that have been coming out and saying like, we didn't approve this. What the fuck's going on here? You know?
Yep.
There's so many actors that are coming out saying very similar things. I thought that was very strange, because after all that time, right? It went on for a long time, but
Yeah, it went on for a long time, and then they pulled this, and it was like, wow, way to just show that everyone, like, the whole strike meant nothing.
right. Of course, people like Yang Ye, as a voice actor himself, had some disdain to express for this whole situation. And yeah, in the quote of SAG, they said approved by affected members of the union's voiceover performer community. Yeah, and then every working voice actor, we did not approve this. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, who said that? Who approved this? Xander Mobus had his quote tweet. Alana Pierce, as a writer herself. There's Pat from formerly from Best Friends Play.
Yep.
Saying his piece. Yeah, what was the point of the strike? As some random Twitter user said. Like, that's the issue here, man. That's like, where does this come from? Erika Ishii, of course, who plays Valkyrie from Apex Legends. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on here? This is literally what's going against the whole strike. Like, why? Well, how did this even happen? Because the background actors were going to be affected by AI potentially, so that's why they had to strike. And they're like, okay, we're not going to do that, blah blah blah. But then we have the AI voicing things. Like, what the? You go around and turn your back on the actors and do this shit. It's like, what the? Come on, man. Ugh. Yeah, voice actors in 2 years. This is just a gif of somebody flipping burgers and shit. That is awful. It is, but it's a possibility because of this shit. Everyone disliked that. The Fallout 4 meme. Pretty funny, but true. Yeah, just a bunch of people just unanimously saying that this sucks. Right? Like, again, who approved this? Right? How did this come to pass after all that time wasted, for them to be like, okay, AI voicing, great. I'm sure the voice actors will love hearing this.
Like,
So-
who's they?
Yeah, right. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Shit. Who paid you? I wonder how much they got paid to pull that stunt.
Indoors.
Yeah, like
Indoors.
yeah. I hope they'll turn around, do a 180 on that shit. Because, come on. As someone who has enthusiasm for voice acting, like, come on, man. That is not the way to go, especially for the beginning of 2024, man. Come on. All right. So another thing in the frontline news. So in China, we've talked about this in the past. They've been trying to crack down on video games in general, but they've been trying to crack down on. I think this is still referring to, video games itself. So they're trying to like cut down on like time, money spent, and stuff like that. And they were gonna actually try to really crack down on games in China. And
Like, good luck.
yeah, exactly. And when I think they were introducing to some new video game regulations to in an attempt to reduce the time and money spent. NetEase and other such companies in China lost more than 20% of worth in their stocks. So they're like, we ain't cool with that. Like, we got to do something about this, right? That's a lot of money, and a good chunk of Chinese economy is video games. A lot of Chinese players, man. There's a lot of players in China, especially with the whole like gacha stuff, right? There's a lot of money spent in China when it comes to that alone. Funny enough, according to Okami, so the guy in charge of the whole video game regulation thing in China was fired. They fired his ass. The proposed changes would have limited video game spending, banning daily login rewards, and more. After the proposal was announced, China's two biggest gaming companies, including Tencent, nearly lost $80 billion in value. 80 billion, dude. That's like more than how much, I think that was more than how much Star Wars was bought for, you know, when Disney bought Star Wars. More than what was it? The Microsoft deal, I think, right? Because that was for like 68 billion. So those, yeah, those two companies alone are 80 billion, or I think, or whatever. So that's, or at least combined 80 billion, maybe, or maybe 80 billion each. I don't know, but either way, that's a lot of money. So they're like, yeah, fuck that. Xi Xin was removed last week from his position as head of the publishing unit, in which in turn regulates China's vast video games sector. So I think for the most part, China is okay, but there's going to be someone else to attempt to regulate video games because, you know, in their eyes, they see it as a problem because obviously it does, yes, take up a lot of time. But, I mean, when you take away video games, it's like, what is it? What is that going to really do? You know? Because they're just going to find something else that also in their eyes feel like it's not productive because that's just their ideal, right? That's not how they see it. It's a very subjective thing. It's like, you know, maybe let's just say, but hypothetically speaking, a number of those gamers will just do art, right? They'll draw like video game stuff, but you know, it's like, well, what are you gonna do? Regulate art then? For example, let's say a lot of those players are gonna ride motorcycles as a hobby. That's not productive in their eyes. What are you gonna do? Regulate motorcycles? Yeah, good luck with that one. You know, transportation stuff. But I don't know. I mean, is there anything you wanted to say about this whole thing with China and video game regulation or whatever?
Thank God it's not here in the States.
Right. Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
You'll
For sure.
see.
But you do see like similar things though going on with the with politics. You know, oh, video games cause violence. Oh, you know, they're the root of all evil. That's kind of how they've been painting it for many years now.
Yeah,
it makes a lot of money.
This kid's bad behavior of why he did this was because he listened to Slipknot and played My Little Pony.
Yeah.
Like, what?
This serial killer loved eating pancakes, so therefore eating pancakes is evil now. You know.
I know.
Right.
I mean, I'll be on that boat. Yeah, pancakes is evil. Waffles is better.
You like waffles?
Come at me.
I'm like back and forth with it. I don't know, honestly. Like it just depends on the mood. Like, but yeah, usually I'm more of a waffle guy because I like the little squares pulling up the syrup and the crispiness, but also the fluffiness on the inside. But
then you get waffles and chicken. Holy crap!
Chicken and waffles, man.
God said. I mean, Do you? I mean, I wrap the waffle, around the chicken. And
I think
just
it's a
bite it
bit
like that.
I don't wrap it, but I just like eat chicken and I just like immediately stuff my face with more waffle, you know.
Waffles.
Which is essentially the same thing. You're putting it all in your mouth, you know what I mean? So except that the sound the wrapping thing might look strange from the external part of things, but it's all the same principle anyway. You're putting waffle and chicken in your fucking mouth. You know, you got the sweet and the saltiness and possibly spicy, so depending on what kind of fried chicken you get, or how much Louisiana hot sauce you cover on your fried chicken, you know.
Yeah, I was
Right.
gonna say have the ghost pepper mixed in the batter.
Oh Jesus, yeah. You know, I mean, some places probably do that. Like those, like
Yeah. What was it? Just today I went to Popeyes for my boss and me.
oh, did they have
She's like,
like
I want.
a
Yeah, they had the ghost pepper, like whatever in it. And she's like, I want that. And I was like, why do you want ghost pepper? So I can be in the bathroom and not do my work. I was like, you
Oh.
know what? That's smart.
God,
I was like, that's smart. That's smart.
yeah. But anyway, so regulations don't really work out a lot of times, especially for like stuff like video games. Like you're not really gonna do much, you know, to stop people from being unproductive in your eyes.
I mean, it will slow it down, but then it's gonna pick up
Oh,
right
yeah.
up, like right after.
It's basically like you know, the whole prohibition era thing with alcohol. Like there's so much more crime when you prohibit alcohol because there's a lot of bootlegging. There's a lot of like, shootings with gangs because you know gangs were competing with the bootleg alcohol thing. You know, a lot. You know, stuff like that could happen. You never know, right? It's not gonna do anything, man. I don't think. Short term, like you kind of implied, sure, but long term, I don't think it's gonna really change much. They're just gonna be like, "Oh, this is unproductive as well. We should regulate that too." You know, like I've been saying, like, you know, if there's more people drawing, you know, what are you gonna do? Like take away our fucking tablets and shit? You know what I mean? Oh, you can only draw for 4 hours a day.
Speaking of tablets, you remind me of what fucking Wacom did in their ad.
Oh no, what did they do? Oh, did they use AI shit?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nonchalant fucking showed an AI and everyone, like all the like well-known artists, is like, the fuck is this?
mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, same thing with Wizard of the West Coast for fucking Magic Card.
Yeah, I heard about
Look
that.
look at this beautiful card setup, and then the background, and then people's like, the fuck is wrong with that valve?
Yeah. Yeah, AI art is just not doing great. It has never been doing great. I don't think it should not be implemented at all in anything creative, really. I mean, if you want to fuck around with it for an experiment, but sure,
yeah.
but like for commercial purposes,
Don't say that. Yeah, don't say that this is your work of art.
yeah,
Selling at 50 a pop. No.
yeah, especially that stuff, man. You definitely don't want to do that for sure. Making money off of AI stuff is not pretty. Because I believe there's regulation there with that. So you definitely want to be careful with that.
Oh, what you about? I just like that meme. It was you saw Puss in Boots, right? The Last Witch.
I haven't seen that actually. I haven't seen any of the Puss in Boots actually.
So there's a scene where Puss and the villain of the he's not really a villain.
Is it the wolf?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
the wolf, and he kicks over the sword, puts his sword and says, "Pick it up." Like entices him to pick it up, but instead, artists use this as the wolf is like actual artist, and then Puss is like the AI artist, and the sword is now the stylus pen, and it's like, come on, pick it up. You're an artist, right? pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
Pick it up. Well, you see, I don't like using the stylus pen. I like using mouse and keyboard. I don't know. I just feel better
There are people who
drawing.
do that. I mean, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
do you use the pen tool for that, or do you just straight up draw with the mouse?
I draw with the mouse. I use my vector points with the mouse because I guess it's like I have like a little bit more like control.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
So
I'm fucking weird.
so you do use the pen tool then? That's the vectoring stuff, I believe. Yeah. So yeah, no, I've done that stuff. I've used the pen tool as a means of making line art. So I get it. I get where you're coming from. There are art styles that you could do with a mouse, and absolutely a mouse and keyboard, absolutely. You know, as long as you're, well, it's the whole point of being creative, right? You know, with what you have. Unlike you know, well, yeah, art, because you're just literally just writing shit onto the prompt and hope that this art piece comes out, I guess, decent or whatever in your eyes. But God, man, this whole AR
Like
thing,
when you're
man.
staring, you're doing this. After a while, you kind of like go back and then you're like, "Wow, that looks nice." Flip it. Ooh, what is that? You're like,
Have you seen? Did you see Amaranth using AI art? Amaranth had posts
is it
with like,
is it beautiful?
it's just,
Sarcastically saying, is it beautiful?
yeah, sure. I mean, if you like having multiple fucking fingers, sure. But yeah, her hands were like just hideous, man. I was like, what the fuck, man? How do you not like catch that stuff? You know, it's so like, it was so like obvious. How do you just like casually post these like AI generated shit and think like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a great post on social media. That's why everyone's like pointing out, like, oh, look at the hands. Like, what the fuck's wrong with the hands? You know? But I guess it creates engagement. So as long as she gets comments, whatever, I guess, right? Fuck cares. But yeah, man, this whole AR art thing is stupid. It's bad. I think that needs to be more regulated. That's for sure. If I'm gonna be honest, if there is going to be regulation somewhere, I definitely feel there needs to be regulation for AI for sure, because it's potentially getting out of control. The voice thing we just talked about with SAG, right? You know, it definitely is going to do a number on the whole creative industry if this is not looked into. We're gonna see, you know, we've seen AI kind of already incorporated in some projects, you know, with I think with Luke's voice from Star Wars, and then, you know, some of the opening sequence for what was a Secret Invasion, and then some of the writing, right, I think was assisted with AI. But for sure, I mean, like for Ubisoft, they're trying to implement AI for sure. They're like really trying to push it with the writing and the quest programming and stuff like that with AI. It's ridiculous. All right, so that's it on that part. Was there anything that you feel like should be mentioned in the frontline news, or are we good?
Even at the moment, let me check my Twitter feed on stuff that I liked.
Okay.
Let's see. Nope. No. Besides, Godzilla doing well, Godzilla -1 doing well.
Yeah, we'll mention that later.
I don't know. No, that this will be extras, but I guess we can segue into extras. The Golden Globes. Holy crap! with Joe Coy. It's like, ooh.
What happened there?
Some of his jokes did not land, or good.
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Okay. I think I heard about that. Like the host kind of dropped the ball with those jokes. Something like that. And then
But I still like Jennifer Lawrence's like stuff
the
that
speech.
she was saying to the camera.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it like that. I still like this damn thing. Because it's true. Like, why would you stay if you don't if you don't win? Yeah, caption. If I don't if I don't win, I'm leaving. It's like,
Wow.
which is also more funny if you look at the movie title that she's
No hard
nominated for it. So it's more fucking hilarious the more you look at it. It's like,
That's funny though. She still stayed. She still
Yeah,
still. I mean, yeah, she's probably joking around and being silly or whatever. But
yeah, it also joking around, but
Yeah.
just her mouthing to the camera. If I don't win, I'm leaving.
yeah,
I want to get drunk.
right. Yeah, no hard feelings. That's kind of like poetic, you know.
It's such a passive aggressive freaking thing. No hard feelings. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Other stuff. Meanwhile, in the extras, games news. So we mentioned about the Hunter x Hunter fighting game that was possibly happening,
Yep.
right? It was just teased with the logo, but now we got a little teaser trailer. So, unfortunately, it didn't say anything about the gameplay mechanics. We do see what it looks like, so let's go ahead and fire this up.
I don't want to be an asshole. The graphics look like mobile.
It does look like, yeah, it doesn't exactly stand out for a fighting
I'm
game.
sorry, I don't want to be an asshole, but it's like, and this is going to be on consoles too, right?
I think so. Let me see. I'm assuming so. It didn't specifically say what's it for. Yeah, it's just the name and that's it. Like we see a little bit of the graphics, which like you kind of been kind of referring to, like not the greatest, definitely. Even if it's cell shaded, it's not the best implementation of cell shading. It's just like pretty straightforward for sure, and there is a pretty notable amount of dislikes, almost a third. We have like 3, or a quarter even, because like that's almost 4,000 altogether, and then we almost have 1,000 dislikes, which is kind of something, right? Yeah, people thought the anime was bad. Yeah, it's just a video game, you know. A lot of people, what they're worried about is just like a generic, it's going to be just a generic arena fighter for anime. Right now all we see is just, yeah, it's 3v3, but doesn't really say much of what exactly the format is. Yeah, they're just kind of just standing there. That's it. No fighting, no nothing. You kind of see the like the what do you call this, intros, you know, the fighting game intro stuff, and then the idle animations for each of these fighters.
You know, if I didn't know what studio made Hunter, I would say this is fucking clamp because of how skinny some of these people are.
Clamp.
Yeah. Because again, like, how can you tell you're watching a clamp? Either the main protagonist is skinny as fuck, or he's tall.
Yeah, long arms. It's the arms.
Yep.
That give it away.
Oh, and I guess the eyes too. Like they have
Kind.
they have that eyes. Yeah.
I see it more like in their arms and their legs. The way they proportion the limbs is what kind of gives it away for me. If it's clamp.
Slenderman before it was Slenderman.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when you look at like Tsubasa and like Card Captor Sakura stuff and like
Captors,
and what do you call it? Magic Knight Wraith or something?
Yeah,
Wraith?
Magic Knight Wraith, yeah. And then there was Code Geass. Freaking very stretched. Everyone looked.
Yes. But for
Good show, but still, you're like looking like, I don't think that's how his arm's supposed to be.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not exactly like won over, especially immediately. It looks like Hunter x Hunter's getting a short end of the stick for right now, just because of like how it's turning out right now. You know,
unless this is just a pre-alpha, like, you know, then the more shading will kick in.
Yeah, maybe once it comes along more. Like we gotta remember that these trailers are based off of an older version, right? And by the time the final product comes out, that's like much more updated. So yeah, we definitely should.
Again, like what people forget about trailers in general. It's
yes,
like, this is not the final product.
Yes. Yeah, it'll definitely look.
It's like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Again with the Godzilla thing. Wow, Godzilla looks ugly as shit. It's like, he looks fine, even if this is like not even the final product.
Right. Especially happens with video games. Other exceptions, absolutely, for sure. Yep. Sometimes, the trailer is the final product, for sure. Yep. Depending on how much lazy the studios are, you never know. For that development cycle. But I don't know
unless the fans are very vocal to change a certain aspect of the trailer or character design. Hi, Chun-Li, I see you from Infinite.
Yeah. Yes. That does happen, especially with Sonic, the Sonic movie, right? Remember that one? They were not liking that initial design, and then they literally took that whole year to fix Sonic. And lo and behold, they're not great. But back to here. For right now, I think it just looks very generic for that cell shading style. It doesn't look exactly like eye candy or anything like that, like Arxis levels of eye candy. It's just passable as a anime cell shading game. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a arena fighter or an actual fighting game, or a traditional fighting game, I should say, with 3v3 format. I mean, this could be a team-based fighting game with like Marvel style mechanics. This could also be just like KOF, where one by one, fighters come out. We don't know. So we don't know how that format is gonna go. I mean, hey, you never know. Maybe the fighting mechanics will actually be really cool to look at. Time can only tell. All right. I'm sure we'll soon enough know of what it is. All right, now we can move on to the last bits with Arcane, with the news featuring anime, movies, and streaming series and more. Arcane got the season 2 officially announced with the trailer.
Fucking finally.
Yes, finally. I have yet to watch Arcane, unfortunately, so I've gotta make do with that.
If you have any questions about who these characters are, I'll just ask. Because I did play like League for like a few years.
Yes, yeah. Just a little bit, you know? So, do you have a good idea of who those two are, at least?
Yep. Okay. So go back to the like the final screenshot.
Okay. Hold on.
I'm not gonna tell you who was the character, but I'll tell you what is the character.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So that is Warwick. He's a wolf. Well, he was turned into a wolf monstrosity thanks to those tubes in him.
Mm-hmm.
The one sitting in the chair, that is Singe. He was a is a scientist that deals with poison, so that's what's being pumped into him. So think of Bane, but just to the extreme.
I see. Okay.
The other thing with Singe is that he's dying. Like he's actually dying. Because he, it's like back in the old days when they were making hats with mercury. So it's pretty much like that. He's fucking dying because he was playing around with his poison.
Right.
Now the interesting thing is the pocket watch and the music. So a lot of people are hinting because in League of Legends lore, that's lullaby sound you hear belongs to another League of Legends champion who's like a automaton. Her name is Oriana, and it's her theme. So now a lot of people are connecting that probably Singe was the one that made her because of the connection of the song.
I see.
But I just call it furry bait. Thanks, Warwick. Can't wait to see my fucking timeline get flooded again.
See. Right. Okay.
But for those interested in watching Arcane, watch it. Just know that it borrows from already pre-made lore, but it mixes it so it can tell its own story. Because League of Legends has so many regions that intertwine. Arcane wants to focus on one region first, and then they are probably going to expand. Yeah. To which I want to say in season 3, if it does go that far, we'll go to the war-loving nation or region of Noctis. So what Noctis is pretty much, they love to do war. They love to just what's the word? They love to conquer, but assimilate you into their culture. But they also have like honor in doing it. So it's kind of like if your nation is weak, they'll assimilate you, but they'll put like double the effort to make you like strong. Like be part of their strong nation.
I see.
Like that. That's what I'm thinking season 3 is gonna happen, depending on how season 2 ends. And then my friend was saying if we're gonna go to the other regions, they're gonna have to be their own show, because again, you cannot really like follow a roadmap. Like we're gonna start here and we're gonna end here. No, it's actually like start. We're done right here. Here's your timeline for this show. Okay, next show. You're gonna start here at this region. Stop at this region. So
okay,
yeah, Because I think that's what I'm thinking Arcane is gonna do. They're just gonna do like two regions that has a lot of history with each other, and then just focus on that. Then the next League of Legends show will be one region, another region, and then so on and so forth.
Hmm. All right.
And
Okay.
the visuals also is really good.
Of course, yeah.
If you love visuals and art styles, yeah, take a gander
Mm-hmm.
at Arcane.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was on my list, but I haven't gone around to watching it just yet. So hopefully I can do that soonish, as soon as, or yeah, it is coming in November, so there is time, of course. So later in the year, hopefully, eventually I'll get around to Arcane and be ready for season 2 potentially. We'll see. All right. Last one potentially for this episode, involving with Godzilla -1 once again. Kind of, it's just more of like a celebration thing. So yeah, it has grossed over 90 million worldwide at this point, which is now the second highest grossing Japanese film of all time in the US. So that's another W for big W for Godzilla, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is again like all the naysayers, like, oh, people are not gonna watch -1 because it's not dubbed. You're gonna have to read. It's like, well, I'm sorry, that sounds like a skill issue for you. The rest of the world, we're just gonna watch because, like, as we said, like past episodes, some people have the superhero fatigue, so this is like a good refresher.
Yeah.
And to bring new bloods to the Godzilla franchise.
Yeah. Director,
like us.
Director and all. I mean, yeah.
I mean, I started in the Heisei period.
Yeah.
You started in the Heisei period.
Yes.
So we had fun with the fun Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
And then we both went into the show era and we saw like, wow, damn.
Yeah.
Some of these things are dark.
Some of them, and then they're just like straight up like, what the fuck?
Comedy.
Comedy, yeah. Especially when they try to make Godzilla into like a children-friendly hero.
Yeah, and then the Millennium Saga, I'll call it Saga era, where it kind of went back to the roots, but he became more of an action star in his own movie.
Yeah,
so to speak.
And
then Final Wars, Final Wars was just the cherry on top, going like, "Yep, this is Godzilla."
Like, yeah.
Yep.
That is definitely the most action filmy like Godzilla that I've definitely, or I feel I've seen for Godzilla. Humans and monsters, like Jesus Christ.
Yep, our humans fighting aliens, doing fucking Matrix shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's a Godzilla movie. It's a Godzilla movie, man.
I mean, again, how to make sure it's a Godzilla movie? Big monsters, humans, destruction. That's it.
Yes.
If those check marks are checked off, yeah, you're in a Godzilla movie.
Yeah, if those boxes are checked off, yeah, that definitely checks out. So hopefully,
Let's see now, because we both watch -1.
Yes.
And we watch the Showa, Heisei, Legendary, and the Millennium era of Godzilla. Here's the hardest question, and even my friend who really loves Godzilla, I asked him this: which era had the best atomic blast or the atomic breath? That's the day. And he was like, he just sat in his chair like, And he's like, can nostalgia, be part of the factor? Nope. Have to go by visuals, like how it powers up, how it does this. And he was like he was just pounding his chair, going like, he's like, I like the Shaw era because the simplicity of it. And then he's like, I like the legendary because the whole tail slap, and you see the charging,
Mm-hmm.
and then -1 amped it up. Good on you, -1. But still, fuck you in that city scene. Then you made my boyfriend cry.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they definitely took notes from the MonsterVerse stuff or the legendary stuff for sure, but they definitely
I want
like
to say someone from Legendary was helping them.
mm,
Just to like say
I
like,
wouldn't say helping them. I just felt at most they were inspired by it. Personally, for me.
excuse me.
But personally, if we're gonna try, if I'm gonna try to answer that question, I would say okay. So because there's I feel like there's two categories, right? You got the instant one, right? He just throws it out like regularly, like I say Heisei that has the quote unquote best atomic breath there. When it comes to like the more like slow but methodical and like impactful ones,
The build up
and all that stuff, I gotta give it a -1. Like, come on, yeah.
I'll
Like,
give it both. Well, for like the slow build up, I want to say I'm gonna put both Legendary and -1 together because they build up well.
yeah,
It's just that
sure.
visually one looks more scary when after the dust clear and you're just like going like, that's a thing. I am so sorry that I pissed you off. I will be over here cowering in fear.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I will give it to Legendary for the that final part for King of the Monsters. With the whole shockwave thing. When I really liked how like Mothra was incorporated with that because like she sacrificed herself and then you see it through that attack. It's like that's pretty cool. I'll give it that. But overall, I think -1 takes it when it comes to like the big methodical ones. The lighter, like spammy, whatever atomic breaths. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a Heisei. Especially when it's like the ones that kills the human villains, and also some certain humans, like you're not necessarily villains, but like he saved that for them. Those are the ones that for sure they have some sort of impact for sure. And I feel like he, going back to my favorite Heisei one, it's Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. He definitely had 2 atomic breaths, save for some people, right? At least certain people.
Was that the movie where the one of the humans was like, oh yeah, Godzilla saved us on the island when
Yes,
he was
from,
like a
from
dinosaur.
World War II. From World War II, yes. Yeah.
And they were he was in the building, right? And he was like, remember me, it's me from all those years. Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm. That one is always like, it's very ambiguous as to like why he did that or why did that whole scene happen. It's like they hate him. That Godzilla just like, I don't know, maybe he wanted to finish the job or something for something. I don't know. Like, was it just like out of honor? Like, hey, I mean, you served your time as a soldier. It's time for you to go or something. I don't know. Like, very, very weird, like, scene. If you try to like piece it together, like, what does it mean? You know, why did he do that? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that, oh, it's just Godzilla, he's just blowing shit up, right? You know.
Yeah. It's a monster. He needs to do his quota.
Right, like the rage, right? You know, for the sake of rage. But yeah, you know, either way, it's a big W for the Godzilla fans, and I've heard some good things about Monarch too. Have you been watching?
I've been watching Monarch. Okay. I'm gonna say this. When it comes to the humans, it's split into like two different eras.
Mm.
You're going to, and this is from me to you, you're going to enjoy the humans that were in the past over the now the now era humans.
Okay.
The millennials and so forth.
Uh-huh.
And it's like when you break it down, it's like I guess 2014's Godzilla, like you know how it took a fucking shit ton of like minutes to just reach. Finally, we get to see monsters battling. Yeah, it's gonna feel that way.
Okay. So,
but again, you have to remind yourself this is called Monarch. It's not called Godzilla.
right.
It's called Monarch. You're seeing the establishment of Monarch being built up and into like what happened from the 1950s until now. Like you're filling in the gaps.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And I believe it just finished its last episode this past Sunday.
I see.
It's a 10-year. It's a 10 episode, I believe 10 or 9. Because I stopped watching at 5 because at episode 5 that's when I went to do my stuff. So hopefully in season 2 we get to see, because I don't know what happened.
Right.
Hopefully in season 2 we get to see past characters from the other monsterverse, make it into the show. Like everyone was saying, what's that character's name? Yes, they got
the actor who played that character.
Trying to find his name.
Okay.
They already had what's his name? Fuck.
Bryan Cranston.
Well, Samuel L. Jackson would be fun to see again, like his character.
Yeah.
I would. We already had John Goodman kind of reprise his role.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. They kind of showed that in the trailer a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing Brie Larson or Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah.
Because they were only in the past. So, so again, like you kind of want to see like what were they doing with Monarch when they got back to the States after Kong's Skull Island.
Right.
They want to see the character Mills return.
Mills.
I mean, not Mills. Is it Mills? It's the other scientist that was with John Goodman's character. I mean, he briefly showed up in King of the Monsters in the China area watching Mothra.
Okay.
Yeah. He was the black guy.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was starting to think like, was it that black dude? Okay.
I believe Houston. Yeah, they want to see Houston like return for season 2 to just like, because at the moment, if timeline wise make it so he would be the oldest operative of Monarch, so he could be like saying like filling in the blanks like while this was happening we were doing this while you guys were dealing with Godzilla and King Ghidorah, we were doing this in the background to make sure that these other kaiju's, titans, were not screwing around with the ecosystem or attacking other places.
Okay.
And that's just me.
Gotcha.
Excuse me.
You know, speaking of kaiju, I have yet to see the Gamera anime that was on Netflix. I forgot. I've actually forgotten at some point that was a thing. So I kind of want to check it out. I've heard good things for the most part for the people who watched
reviews?
it, and to mixed, yeah. Something like that.
Speaking of Gamera stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I hope this is true because one of the monsters you see in Monarch looks awfully from like a Gamera villain.
Okay. Okay.
Like when you start watching it, you're gonna be like, you look familiar.
Mm-hmm.
To which again, I'm hoping that probably one day soon, legendary Toho and Dai, or fuck, what's that? Yeah, the Kadokawa Corporation
Mm-hmm.
finally just says, you know what, here's the license to Gamera. You guys been doing good with the legendary Godzilla. Here. Have
Right.
fun.
Right.
To which I still kind of like have to educate some people. It's like, Gamera is part of Toho. It's like, nope.
Yeah, unfortunately not. As much as I
If
would
Gamera
like
was
to,
part of-
yeah.
Yeah. If Gamera was part of Toho, he would have been in the Monsterverse very early.
Very much so.
But then it also becomes like, because Mothra is the queen of the monsters, also the guardian of Earth. Gamera is also the guardian of Earth. So I see that if they are going to coexist, Gamera would live in the Hollow Earth and guard there, while
Mhm.
Mothra stays, above ground
Mhm.
and guard that Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was talking to my friend, like, how would you want to see Gamera, like, finally, like, come into the Monsterverse? And he's like, oh, his shell spinning. I want to see him just, like, flying in with his spinning shell. And I was like, oh, okay. Then he looks at me, how do you want to see him? You know that one Gamera movie? He was swinging on the fucking pole and then does a fucking flip.
Oh.
That's how I want to see Gamera just appear. You just see like a big object going like this and just swing towards the camera, and it's like, the hell is that? What the hell is this? It's Gamera, everybody. Say hello.
Play the
He's a
old
turd.
play the old theme song at that too, with the kids singing.
Oh, the Gamera.
Yeah.
Gamera.
Yep. Yeah, he definitely was trying. They tried to have him be like very
He
children.
was heavy marketed to the children.
Yes.
To be like children friendly.
Yeah. Hero, yeah, for sure.
That's why it's also funny. I think it was the second Gamera movie. It's like, Gamera is the protector of the earth and protector of the children. Then you just see him like destroying the city. It's like, sure.
Mm.
You want to run that by me again?
Mm-hmm. The first one was kind of like interesting. The very first Gamera movie was kind of interesting. I don't think a whole lot happened. The only one of the scenes I ever do remember is, Gamera saved that kid, and then he got launched into space with that rocket.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it. That's all I can remember. Not a whole lot happened. So it's kind of like, I can kind of see why this didn't really launch Gamera to be like that memorable monster like Godzilla did. you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of just like whatever.
just-
Yeah.
You have to kind of not be a really hardcore, but you just have to know of Gamera
Yeah.
to be that fan.
Right. Pretty. Yeah, it's a pretty niche monster or kaiju for what it is. You know, a flying fucking turtle that spins around, has rockets on his limbs, or has like rocket booster like limbs. Pretty interesting ideas overall, and it of course shoots fire, right? Somehow, some way. Appears to be not as invincible as Godzilla, right? Because he bleeds a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
He bleeds a lot. He has a enemy that shoots rainbows out of his fucking self.
The back, whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
But then you have this Heisei stuff, and then that was whoa.
That
Whoa.
was like a full on like turn. Like you just slammed into the wall, going like, "Where are we? What is this?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have like Legion, and then fucking Iris. I think it was the third one. Yeah, the one with for the third film.
Yeah.
And then the Gamera the Brave, I think it was. That's when that Gamera died, but then the son lived on, and it was like baby Gamera versus some throwaway villain or something. Yeah. I believe that's it. Like I don't think we've had another like major Gamera film after that, right? I can't remember. Yeah, that's why, you know, yeah, he deserves some sort of limelight, like an anime's one, but I feel like they need to do almost like a -1 thing for Gamera somehow. Somebody who's a real big fan of Gamera, and then give it to him to direct the film, you know? I have no idea of how you could really pull that off, but hey, I mean, I'm all for it. I'm all for more kaiju films. And I think Gamera deserves that chance. Now, would I hold my breath to be as good as Godzilla? Probably not, but you know, it is what it is.
Probably not, but yeah, again, it depends on the one that is really passionate, or how me and my friend will always said, like with King of the Monsters and Kong versus Godzilla. Someone did their homework.
Right. Yeah.
Someone understood the assignment.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, speaking of which, they actually pushed the date forward. Like, they made it earlier for Godzilla versus Kong, A New Empire. That's, or not versus Kong,
Really?
but Godzilla Kong, New Empire, yeah.
Which is bad for me.
Yeah. Oh, why is that bad for you specifically?
Because it's the weekend of my it's on the week of my convention that I always go every year.
Oh, okay. Dang, okay.
So I outright told everyone, because we had a party yesterday.
Okay.
I told everyone, it's like, yeah, are we doing, like, I was asking, are we doing anything on the Saturday of, you know, of our convention? Are we doing anything? I'll get together. And they're like, no, not really. I don't know. It's probably too early. Good, because you know why? I'm not gonna join you guys. They're like, why?
Dang, okay, shit.
I was like, I'm going to watch my big lizard dad on screen.
Yeah.
You guys can come, but you better shut the hell up.
I'll try to watch that at a late night showing.
In theater.
Yeah, in theaters, late night showing, yeah.
But it's gonna be hard for here in Hawaii, because there's a lot of people here in Hawaii that loves Godzilla. So because you know, we grew up.
Yeah.
We grew up with Godzilla, so I already told my other friend I'll buy our advance ticket to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I actually, not inshallah. I was like, I'll buy the tickets, you buy dinner. Sure. I was like, oh, it's a date. Well, not really a date, but it is a date.
Mhm.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it has been a good year for Godzilla for 2023, and hopefully 24 will be another good one, you know. I wonder if they'll release the black and white one for here, because honestly, if they put that back onto Dolby Cinema, I kind of want to watch it again at a late night showing. But yeah, because I definitely can hear the difference between just a regular showing and Dolby Cinema. It makes a whole difference, man. And it's funny, it took a Godzilla film to make me realize that. Because like the moment Godzilla roared, excuse me, I'm sorry, the moment he roared without the Dolby Cinema, I was like, yeah, not the same.
His first roar was beautiful. Hearing the original theme was beautiful. And then for a good 2 nights, all I dreamt about was the boat scene and me crapping my pants. If that ever happened, I'll be like, we're gonna die. I don't care if we survive, we're gonna die.
Yeah, like all the scenes with Godzilla were quality, man. Like they really they upped the game, you know. I like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Into which again, the atomic breath power up sequence was like, it's like, oh, he's just gonna make a small explosion. Nope. It's
Yeah.
like, they didn't hold back.
it ain't like legendary Godzilla type of beam, man. That packed a punch more than some.
That shit was a kamehameha.
More like a
turned into a spirit bomb at the end.
Yeah, it was more like the solar kamehameha like that Cell did, or when it was Cell versus Gohan when they do both of their kamehamehas. That's like kind of like that level almost. And then a bigger version of Vegeta's Big Bang Attack, of course. Remember when he used it on the people during that tournament when he was Majin Vegeta?
Yeah.
Kind of like that. But anyway, man, I'm like, I want to watch that again. Like, I have that feeling. Like, I want to watch -1. I want to own it on Blu-ray. I want to hurry up and get it on Blu-ray so that way my mom can watch it.
Like, Mom, this is what you miss.
Yes.
Sit here.
Yes.
And then you're just turning on the sound bar, turning on all your speakers. Stay right here. Do not move.
Yeah. It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. Glad to see it. You know what's funny? On topic of Godzilla, I have a few coworkers I found out literally yesterday that some of them are Godzilla fans. I was like, oh shit, man. Happy to hear, man. Happy to hear. Although one of them was a real like Godzilla nerd, so he was like, oh, so what was the island that they were on? Blah blah blah. Like he knows like all.
I'm sorry, I hate those type of fans.
I know, right? I was kind of like rolling my eyes.
Not really hate. It's just that I'm annoyed at those.
Yeah, I roll my eyes. I was like kind of rolling my eyes, like you know, he's a nice guy, but like yeah, he kind of gets into.
I'm surprised he didn't go like, what is the timestamp that Godzilla did his first atomic breath in this movie?
I think like that was kind of like on that route. Like I was like, oh my god.
He's like, who the fuck cares?
Like, who's the name of Godzilla's son or whatever? I'm like, you know, he has like 2 sons, right? I'm like, what are you talking about?
I know, like
what
two sons technically on 2 different timelines.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
well, technically 3. If you count the Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Oh yeah, you're
if
right.
you count that one.
Godzuki, what was it, like Godzuki or something?
Yeah, Godzuki.
Godzuki, man, that's so funny.
Which he doesn't even look like him. It's like
he flies. Like, what the heck, man? That's so weird. But anyway,
it's like wow, he flies. So Godzilla, did you really fuck Mothra? Is that why he can fly?
Or Rodan. I mean, I don't know. Rodan, maybe. I don't know. Shit. I don't know. But anyway,
Rodan the town bicycle. I don't know.
the what?
Rodan the town bicycle.
All the time. But yeah, so I found out about that. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Because it was really funny because an older lady was playing the Godzilla theme on the phone. I was like, what? Like, is that what? Am I hearing what I'm hearing right now? Like, shit.
You, woman,
Yeah.
play it again.
Yeah, like her, it's because more specifically because her sons are big fans of Godzilla, and so I guess she's like kind of gets up exposed to that stuff. So I think she is a casual fan herself, but either way, I was like, oh yeah, that's cool, man. I watched -1. It's a real good movie. And then the whole like, oh well, when did this happen, or what's the name of this island that they were on, or blah blah blah. Like, I'm like, bro, there's multiple timelines, man. Like, what are you asking? And he's just like, and of course, he was like, oh, it's I was asking about the true timeline. I was like, oh, okay, all right, man. All right, dude.
It's like, okay, wrap it up.
Yeah.
It's not fun anymore.
Yeah. I mean, of course, he was referring to Gojira, right? The OG, and then all that
the
shit.
OG, the one that started it all.
Right. And then yeah, he definitely more seems to be like the Showa kind of guy. I mean, to be fair, he is older, so yeah. Older gentleman, But whatever, man. It was cool to learn that. I wonder how many more people are Godzilla fans.
Yeah. Just hiding.
Just hiding, right? Yeah. It's kind of like one of those things, right? It's like, you'll find out at the most like random time, and it's like, oh shit, man! Like, why don't we talk? Like, what, But yeah. Do you have any coworkers that are kind of like that? Like, surprise you with like what they like that you like or something?
No, they like, because I had a Godzilla bag. I like how I'm pointing my fucking bag and I'm putting it this.
She's
Does
like,
it get goose?
yeah.
So I had my Godzilla bag for a while, bringing to work, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden, all these coworkers going like, "Oh, I like your Godzilla bag." Like they say they've been watching it since the '80s, or they like the legendary films. It's like, oh, you guys have good taste, good job.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know if this coworker was being funny. They're like, I really like the movie with Hidora. I was like,
No.
it's like, like
No,
the whole like the noise in the universe just stopped. And you're like, like, what?
Yeah,
Are you gonna buy me again?
Hidora was pretty interesting despite the weird 70s vibes, but
The 70s vibe and how they were doing, like, I mean, their intentions was from the heart, stop pollution and stuff, but
yeah.
it was just done weird, like.
Yeah, of course. Very yeah, like hippie kind of, yeah.
Well, hippie, and also like some of those shots of Godzilla getting like puked on and stuff.
Oh god, yeah.
It made me throw up, but then when I watched like a YouTuber named Brandon Tenner was doing his review, he's like, I want to see a monster movie. Not this bukkake shit. I was like, not fucking Jack. It's like, now I can't watch this movie anymore. I'll watch this review because it's funny, but if I go and watch it now,
I mean,
I'll be
it's
like,
not a. I mean, well, I guess bukkake will be one thing to refer to, but like it's the
it's the other thing.
It's the other thing, exactly. It's kind of like the 2 girls 1 cup thing. I'm not gonna outright say it, but yeah.
They were eating chocolate ice cream.
Yeah. Don't even try to sub it, man.
I know. Don't even try.
Don't even try, man. Anywho, yeah, that movie was pretty interesting.
Interesting.
Yes, especially the infamous flying scene. You know, the
To which I'm still holding my breath. If the new Godzilla movie and he does that somehow, I'll be like, there it is. Check off the list.
the bucket list. Yeah, the Godzilla bucket list.
Yep, just watch. It'll be like, yes, we finally watch legendary Godzilla fly.
He kind of like gives off the vibes like that legendary Godzilla for some reason is gonna be like the really cheesy kind of action oriented Godzilla. You know, the more I see it, you know.
But that's the thing too, like it's a monster movie. You
Yeah.
gotta have some cheekiness.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
You're not supposed to really take it all serious.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people, again, to bring it back up, that infamous running scene from the trailer with Godzilla and Kong.
Oh
running
my
together.
god, yeah.
I mean, I was like, wow, this is cool. Like they're buddy cops. They're about to kick this monster's ass. Godzilla never runs. My brother in Christ, have you watched the Heisei period?
Mm-hmm.
The fucker ran. He's like, well, that's a guy in a suit. Still counts.
Yeah.
It still fucking counts.
Yeah, or yeah, show us,
Godzilla
man.
ran.
You're seeing the show us shit, man. Come on, man. Drop kicks, motherfuckers. You know.
I know. Still mad that that didn't happen in Godzilla versus Kong.
Oh, that would have
So,
been. That would have been so good.
Oh, like here's Godzilla, Kong just sliding down the mountain and just fucking kicks him down. I'm like,
Mhm.
I mean, they got the tree stuffing down the mouth, so it's like, yeah, you did your homework. But I wanted to see the kick.
Maybe
down
they're
the
saving.
mountain.
Maybe they're saving the kick for that new Kong or whatever, the evil Kong.
Oh my god,
Oh,
my
So-
friend.
so Kong, so the good Kong is gonna hold him back, right? He's gonna hold him like a full. He's gonna give him in the full Nelson, and then Godzilla's gonna drop kick him. That's man.
Okay, jumping on that.
Mm.
Kong is holding the other evil Kong.
Yes.
Godzilla, just atomic breaths, and it looks like a scene from Dragon Ball
Oh
where Piccolo
no.
did his. I'm like, oh,
no!
someone did homework. Someone did homework.
Damn.
Look at it. Like, it's like, where's this director? Shake my hand.
What if it even had like a spiral look to it, like a spiral atomic breath? I mean, that's kind of
because of
yeah, the new pink whatever, yeah. But like,
his new Godzilla's new evolution, which that's what it is. That's which people forget. It's like that's how Godzilla survived all these years. He evolved.
yes, yeah,
He finally got into his third. He finally had enough levels to go into his third
form.
form.
Mm-hmm. Pink Godzilla.
He was he was a Charmeleon. Now he's a fully fledged Charizard
Mm-hmm.
without the wings. There you go, kids.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, or it's Super Saiyan Rose. I mean, you know, like Goku Black. Yeah, what if? Yeah, but I really do wonder, like, if his atomic breath is gonna have like the little spiral effect, kind of like a reference with when Godzilla killed Space Godzilla, and also when he got the power from Rodan, you know, Fire Rodan, in Mega Godzilla. I think it had a spiral thing to it. I'm not sure, but basically when he shoots out the red atomic breath in those movies, I think it had some sort of effect to that. I wonder if they'll try to fit that in there somehow. Maybe. But yeah. They will definitely
see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely see. We'll definitely see. Yeah. Big G, man. Living up to the title, King of the Monsters. I'm happy to see that. Now, before we officially wrap up the show, I forgot to do one thing when it came to the Tekken stuff, so let me go ahead and do that.
Right, everyone, pretend we're
winding back.
just started.
Yeah.
We just started.
No. Oh, it's a really small picture, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that. So let me see if I can find a better picture. Alisa, oops, Tekken 8. It was supposed to be a comparison with Alisa, with her and Tekken 8 and 7, I think. Oh, there you go. I must have downloaded the wrong version or something. So you can kind of tell, right, like how dead she looks in 7, which is all right. I mean, she's a robot, but look how much like of glow up she got in 8, right there.
She's a real android.
Yep. I still get like the vibes of very doll-like, but yeah, we have to remember that she is an android, as much as we would like to have her being at least some sort of cyborg. She's completely
so
robot.
Now, are all those people that like to be want Alyssa to do the same thing to them? The whole sit on them.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I want to say in Tekken 8 alone, that hair looks on all the characters looks so much better.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. For sure.
Instead of that bubblegum pop, whatever that thing was in 7.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a texture more than anything. But this looks like actual like hair, you know? Whereas previously it kind of just looks like a mold almost. A wig, you know what I mean? Like a wig that just doesn't jiggle too much, you know, or shake too much. But now they looks like they have actual hair in comparison, at least. Glad to see it, man.
And you can see the strands.
Yeah.
Strand.
Yeah, in comparison. Oh yeah, for sure. Right there. And there's 7 right there. Jesus. Really goes to show of how much things can improve, you know?
I can see the future with these eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, same with what's her face? Lily. Like, my god.
Yeah, Lily got a good glow up.
Yeah. I think someone also made a comparison.
Right there, far right.
Oh, is it? I think it's just a compilation of 8. Yeah, see? It's just 8.
My end, it looked like there was like stuff.
Hold on. Comparison. Yeah, you can already see it. With 7 and 8 specifically. 5 actually looks pretty close somehow. But yeah,
I don't know. Five look. Oh Jesus, God!
look at 7. It looks completely different, almost.
The 5 face looks like it's Ashley from Resident Evil 4.
Kinda, yeah.
Ashley, Leon.
Yeah, she looks pretty different in 7. Like Jesus, her eyes just no, it's completely different. It's almost like it's someone else with the Lily wig on, you know?
It's a created character.
Yeah, create a character with a wig on. The Lily hairstyle. It's funny that 5 or is that 6? Oh, it's 6. 6 and 8 are pretty comparable. 7? Jeez. I wonder what Tekken 5 looked like. Let me see. Oops. Sarah. Oh, there you go.
I mean, Her tag tournament looks kind of good.
Yeah,
Kinda.
I like tags better out of all these ones. This is yeah, none of them have 8, so
6 looks like a fucking like if you woke up in the middle of the night and you see that you're like
yeah, somehow 6 looks worse. 5 looks like pleasant in comparison.
5 looks like she has life. 6 looks like she hasn't slept for like 3 months. Tag looks like she got enough sleep and you know she's inactive. 7 looks like she tried to do a different body makeup.
Both of these are
whatever.
Both of these are 7.
Yeah,
by the
whatever
way.
the bottom 7 looks like.
Yeah.
I still don't know what makeup I want to use.
Right. Yeah. And then if we're gonna do Zafina, man, that's probably not even fair. But let me see. What the hell? What's that? What is up with this one? Fan made. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, I guess no one likes Davina enough to do a comparison. I don't know.
Oh, well. Maybe not yet.
Or not yet. Maybe. Oh yeah, it is true that she just they come out. That's true. I think Asuka kind of is pretty drastic. Let me see. Try to see if there's like more.
Oh my god, the heads.
Oh, the heads are very uncanny. Let me see if there's a good one. Tags actually, tag 2 looks pretty good for the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the 2 on the left are Tekken 6. That one is 7 for sure because that costume is a giveaway. On the bottom there. And that one's not as good, I feel. I feel like it's already aging at this point. Like in a bad way. Yeah, this is another 7 and 8 comparison. Yeah. Very, very much a glow up for sure. Yeah.
It's a glow up, and whatever filter they use to make things look shiny, it's thank God it's gone.
Right.
Jesus Christ, 7, you go.
Oh yeah, the fucking yellow, dude. Jesus.
Yeah, go get a tan. Go touch light.
Very jaundiced in comparison to the other 2. Even 6 looks a little better in that skin tone game.
Minus the dead eyes.
Minus dead eyes, but that's that's from aging for sure. At least 7 has expressions. I'll give it that. More pretty expressive, but when it comes to like texture or fidelity wise, yeah. Especially that yellowness. Oh god. What's another good one? Shall you? Oops, shall you?
Oh, you.
Yeah. This is from, yeah, we've seen this before. I know. I remember us covering it. Yeah, look at that, dude. My god. I think 7 and 6, there's an improvement with her face.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, 6 looks like you can tell it's very angular.
Very, yeah.
And then 7, you see like it's
Softening.
like she
Yeah.
softening, and then 8 they softened and then molded it
Yes. Perfect.
to be better.
Yeah, to be better. Yeah. She does look older too. To be fair, there is that. So I think that's pretty appropriate.
Yeah, and that's the thing too with Tekken 8 and 7. I mean Tekken, not Tekken 8, Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6. Some of the legacy characters you now see them aging,
Yeah, like Chun Li looks
which
older.
again,
Yeah.
which again, I will never go back on beardless Ryu. I need Ryu with a beard.
Really?
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Ryu looks so different now without his beard. Well, to me,
Yeah. I think that Ryu is definitely made with the beard on. That's why it looks really weird without the beard. Especially when he like makes these faces, like when he's biting his lip or something. You know.
yeah.
I kind of want to see Jin. Let me see Jin Kazama.
Jin Kazama.
Or better yet, Law. But let's see. Hold on. Jin actually looks pretty consistent. From what I can see. Hold on. That was just this one. If you look at, because this is from 6. It's not too bad looking. And then 7, he's got the hoodie on. And of course, 8, that lighting, really enhances things. But he also looks pretty jaundiced. Look at that, man. Even with the different stage. He's on Infinite Azure. Like, that's not yellow stage at all. And he still looks yellow. And then with 8, he looks very balanced. So it kind of shows you of Tekken 7's like very warm and yellowish color direction.
Yep.
Law. Let me see. How do you feel about Law's change? I guess we don't have a bigger picture, but
I say that he's okay. It's just that it's a little uncanny to see the muscle ripples.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Kind of unsettling. Yeah, you're right.
Like I know he's flexing and just bringing it out.
He's definitely
still,
flexing. Yeah.
It's like, bruh, calm down. You look like you're gonna pop a blood vessel.
Vessels, more like. But, I mean, at first it was a little strange, but I think I've gotten used to it. Do you like Law with the mustache, facial hair?
Not really.
Not really, yeah. There's that one too. That's from 4, I think. He had the mustache. Oh, there you go. Yeah, see. Damn, what happened to that shot, Nate? Jesus. Maybe that's a very peculiar angle. And then whatchamacall? I hate to do this, but wait, hold on, actually. No, never mind. Sorry. I hate to do this, but oh man, even without the comparison, you kind of just tell. Like it looks bloated. Weird. Oh god, someone really exaggerated it. It's like a baby. Let me see. there a good comparison thing for Steve Fox? Oh god. Oh man. Buzz Lightyear from Lightyear. I haven't watched that movie. I'm not really enticed to do so.
Same.
Yeah. Anywho. Let's take a look at my boy Dragunov. Dragunov. Oh Lord, the smiling one. Oh man, god damn it.
Imagine, because that was his outro, right? He walks over and then he just slumps.
Okay,
Like,
yeah, yes, he like yeah, like right here. That's
that.
yeah.
Imagine that's just like a few seconds before the match's screen, the battle results screen pops up. Then Dragunov just smiles like,
Oh god.
and you're like, oh god, what the fuck?
That'd be so weird, dude. For me, especially for me, as someone who did play Dragunov for quite a while. He's always hums and just being all cold and shit. And grunts. Let me see. Yeah. Looks like there's more to his face in 8. Like there's just a lot more going on than 7. Look at that. He looks appropriately pale here, and then 7 is just like, what's going on with the?
He got some sunlight, but
yeah,
in a weird way.
in a weird way. Yeah, like the lips. They put a little more into the lips.
And his eyes. I like the emphasis on his irises.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. They made his eyes a little bigger. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, my boy got a good glow up as well, I would say. Not that he was particularly bad looking, it's just more, he got more. More detail, that's for sure. There's a lot more detail. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see him if they did.
Yeah, Mads Mikkelsen. Oh, I would love to see Mads Mikkelsen as Dragunov. Got that? You gotta just add that scar on his lip. Oh, that'd be perfect. That's it.
Yeah, but it's sad because Dragunov doesn't speak a lot. So
yeah,
Mads has a good voice, so it's like shit. Like
maybe
you're just counting your
but he looks the part though. He looks the part.
Like, fuck.
Yeah,
you're just going like this. Fuck.
Unless they make him talk at the end or something, end of the movie, somehow.
Hi.
Yeah,
just like that.
Mm-hmm. Theirs is the PS5 one. No, this is the PS2, I think.
Why does it look better than like the iteration that came after it? Like if you look at these two, it looks like the beta, like the pre-render, and then it's like final.
Yeah.
Which is weird,
right?
When you look at it like that.
Oh god, they took his hat off in 7. Looks kind of weird. Huh. Interesting. All right. I think that's enough. It's been 2.5 hours, so I think that's a good stopping point. We're just gonna go on and not even say anything for like somebody's face Tekken at some point. So pretty good stopping point. And so I believe there shouldn't be anything special coming up this week, next weekend. So we should be back in full force for sure, and back to like doing this more consistently and stuff like that. As we took like a 2-week break, and then we did an episode, and then another week break, you know, and then yeah, and then here we are. Now we're back. So, I know it's been a pretty rough start though because of like stuff happening in Japan, just Japan alone. With the Ishikawa earthquake, the plane catching on fire, and like, did you see that shit? That was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because the jet, the jumbo jet or whatever crashed into a Coast Guard helicopter or aircraft or whatever, and then 5 of those 6 people died instantly, I think, and then one of them is like severely burned from the Coast Guard side of things, and then the fucking entire jet melted on the runway, so that was scary looking. But thankfully, yeah, like all those passengers got out. They got out. No one was hurt. Even the crew was okay. Unfortunately, I think like 2 pets died or something. I think there were pets in that in the cargo area or something. Man, that's tough, man, because you can't have your pets with you, you know. I hate for that to happen to me, man. I'd be so sad, especially when those pets are like just like, you know, down there when or where in that cargo area, and then, you know, there's nothing you could do about it, man. But at least it goes to show, though. I mean, the people in Japan Airlines, man, they know what they're doing when it comes to evacuating. Yeah, other than you know, the pet thing. Maybe I don't know. Maybe there should be a separate airline for pets or something. Like you know, you go with your pet, you know, that kind of thing. There are fewer seats, but like, you know, maybe
But it costs more.
But it costs more, yeah. I don't know. I just don't really like the idea of having pets in like just that area, man. Sucks.
I mean, that's why like some people like, if your pet is like really trained, like they buy, you know, the seat next to them,
yeah,
and it's
just a pet, yeah.
But I think only service dogs.
Yeah, service dogs are do therapy dogs get a pass, or is it?
I think it depends on the airline.
Okay,
Like,
okay. Yeah, because I can't. Yeah, when it comes to like blind people or something, whatever, those service dogs, yeah, I think they have to be with them. so they kind of get lucky there for those dogs or whatever. But yeah, man, cats, dogs, I mean, whatever pet, man. I mean, if that shit ever happens, man, that shit's sad. You know. That shit melted, man. Like pretty much that whole jet melted except for the engines. That's scary. Of how hot that shit is, you know. But yeah, I think it was I think it was the Coast Guard's fault, but I think that also had to do with like the government, because you know, they were supposed to transport the shit to Ishikawa, and so it's like indirectly thanks to the earthquake. So that's like, yeah, that shit happened during New Year's, man. Hate to see it. Pretty powerful too. I think it was like 7.5 or something like that. That shit ain't no joke. But that being said, hopefully the you know, I know there's the year just began, and stuff like that. Yeah, we're gonna see some more stuff happening, but hopefully, you know, we see good stuff along the way, you know, for all of us. New year, hopefully new things, you know, and good things at that. But life goes on. So anyways, don't mean to end it on that kind of somber note, but
Somber, heavy.
yeah,
It's heavy, man.
but you know, that's the reality of things. Anyways, thank you very much. Hope everyone will have a good beginning of the year. Let's make this January a good one, and beyond. So with that, thank you very much, and hope to see you all in the next one. Bye bye.
Yeah. What do you want, dog?